This is how manufacturers like you turn automation uncertainty into predictable, value-driven ROI without stalled projects, misaligned expectations, or expensive rework. The Automation Growth Playbook for manufacturers who want clarity, confidence, and a repeatable path to automation ROI without long downtime, brand bias, or trial and error execution. I help manufacturers de-risk automation decisions, shorten time to value, and avoid six-figure mistakes without locking them into a single vendor, without over-engineering, and without learning the hard way on the plant floor. And in this video, I'm giving away the exact method I use to make that happen. I'm sharing this because I've seen clarity replace confusion in weeks, not years, once the right problem is addressed first. And I'm not the only one. Over the last 8 months alone, I've helped manufacturers across Tier 1 automotive parts manufacturing, pharmaceutical manufacturing, food and bev production, nuclear machine manufacturing, even data center flooring and manufacturing and installation, all reach the same outcome: confident, value-driven automation decisions that actually stick. If you've got uncertainty around where automation fits, no matter the industry, confusion around what to prioritize, difficulty justifying automation investment internally, I'll show you exactly how to build a clear, brand-agnostic automation roadmap that reduces risk, accelerates decisions, and drives measurable ROI before metal is cut or money is wasted. But before I could fix this, I was part of it. My name is Anthony, and I'm an automation and robotics consultant and the founder of CAS Group. For over a decade, I did everything I was told to do: represent one brand as the best solution, push technology into projects that weren't always ready, measure success by orders booked, not outcomes delivered. On paper, it worked. In reality, projects stalled, expectations drifted, teams lost confidence. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. We were trying to solve the wrong problem. My role as a consultant is to bring the right partners together, vet projects early, and align your team, drawing on my OEM and integrator experience to ensure decisions are practical, justified, and execution ready. Here's something that's not really talked about. Technology is not the problem. Confusing cost with value is. Manufacturers don't fail at automation because robots don't work. They fail because value isn't clearly defined up front. Expectations aren't aligned across teams, and decisions are made too late or too emotionally. Once I broke away from brand-driven selling and rebuilt my approach around value, readiness, and execution clarity, everything changed. Projects moved faster, buy-in improved across operations, engineering, and leadership. Automation decisions became repeatable instead of reactive. That's when CAS Group was born. Here's some things you might know, but no one talks about. Number 1, automation fails long before equipment is installed. Number 2, ROI is a process, not a spreadsheet. Number 3, vendor bias hides risk instead of reducing it. Number 4, readiness matters more than robot selection. Number 5, alignment beats speed every time. You've probably tried jumping straight to vendors for quotes, running pilot projects that never scale, justifying automation purely on labor savings. And when it didn't work, it felt like your fault. It wasn't. Here's what you probably don't realize. Most automation failures happen before a solution is chosen. And again, with technology, more technology doesn't equal more value. Clear expectations do. If you don't fix the real problem, you'll continue to burn time evaluating the wrong solutions, lose internal confidence in automation initiatives, pay for rework, redesigns, or stalled deployments. And worst of all, automation becomes something your team avoids instead of embraces. So what are we changing? Well, the new way isn't another robot. It's a structured, brand-agnostic framework that defines what value actually looks like, what readiness gaps exist, what sequence reduces risk the most. This is where the Automation Growth Playbook comes in. I developed this after watching the same failures repeat across industries and realizing the missing piece was decision structure, not technology. If we look at comparisons, the old ways, you start with the vendors, you lead with hardware, and you hope ROI shows up later while talking about it early on. This doesn't work because decisions are being made without alignment or clarity. If you look at the new way, you start with value definition, validate readiness, Build a phased execution plan. Manufacturers I work with make faster decisions, avoid rework, and deploy automation with confidence, even when they don't move forward immediately. They get no regret, no surprises, and no stalled momentum. I know there's a lot here and I'm talking fast, but I've been in your shoes. I've seen what happens when manufacturers try to figure this out alone, because I did it that way myself. From here, there's really two paths. Path A, you do it yourself. You can research endlessly, test, fail, adjust, repeat, learn through expensive mistakes. And you get slower progress, wasted time, lost confidence, higher total cost. I know because that's how I learned. Or path B, we do it together. When we work together, you get faster clarity, fewer mistakes, lower overall cost, a process that actually feels good to use. I work side by side with teams who enjoy the process because it finally makes sense. Let's take the steps together. Week 1 to 4, we'll diagnose your current automation reality, define value, readiness, and priorities, and map a clear, de-risked execution plan. How do we get started? Give me a shout. Don't be afraid to reach out or book a call. It's a Zoom call. We'll diagnose your current situation, see if we're a good fit. I'll be honest if we're not. Map a clear path from where you are and where you want to be, because automation should feel confident, not chaotic. And it starts with solving the right problem first.